Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite girl Patiti Sparkles, and I'm back at it again today with a new video. Okay, so in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you the best areas to stay in Ibadan. Okay, so this actually is my personal opinion based on what I think, and secondly I'm going to be choosing these areas based on their social amenities, okay, like the electricity, good road, security, accessibilities to recreation centers, places that have the mall, shopping mall, and also commercial areas. Okay, that's why I am actually choosing this place. I have like 3 areas that is always going to be conducive for you, and you're really gonna like if you come to Ibadan. Okay, this video is also inspired by a lot of people in the comment section. A lot of people actually ask me, oh, where can I stay in Ibadan? Where are the best areas to stay in Ibadan? Or where is the best hotels to stay in Ibadan? A lot of people actually even send me message on Instagram like they need agent's number. I should tell them the best places to stay in Ibadan. So I feel like this is actually going to be an informative video, and it's probably going to be the last video I'm going to drop for the year, just so that I can prepare you guys for the next year. You don't have to start searching next year. You can already have the information, forehand before you move to Ibadan. Okay, so I am going to be giving you 3 best areas that you can stay in Ibadan, and these 3 areas have one thing in common. They are actually interconnecting place. They are accessible to almost everywhere in Ibadan. Our first area is going to be Bodhija, and I'm going to say Bodhija because I'm a bit fond of Bodhija because I stayed in Bodhija like the first time I came to Ibadan. That's where I started my life in Ibadan, and it's actually one of the best places I stayed in Ibadan. So Bodhija on its own is one of the safest place to live in Ibadan. Like, that's one of the first reason I would recommend. It's one of the safest place to live in Ibadan. The electricity there is good. It has good roads, and you have accessibility to like a lot of stores. You can do your grocery shoppings and also other recreational center. And one good thing about Ibadan is, unlike other states, maybe Lagos and other states that the traffic could really affect, in Ibadan, though Ibadan is a really big city, but no matter where you actually stay, if you time yourself properly and you get ready as soon as you should, in 15 to 20 minutes you should get to work. That's if you stay at really far end. The good thing about Bodhija is you have accessibilities to other areas. Okay, so if your workplace is if your work is at Iwo Road, Songo, Hospital Road, Ojo, Yemetu, Oje, Secretariat, Government House area, Agodi GRA, this is very close to you. Ibadan is quite a big city, but it is really interconnecting. So if you stay in Bodhija, getting to work in all these neighboring areas that I actually said would be easy for you. The most you would use would be like 20 to 30 minutes, and that's like probably on a bad day when there's really a lot of traffic. So if you are working, if you're supposed to resume office at 8 a.m. or you open your shop at 8 a.m., the best you could do is get out of your house by 7:30, which I think is a reasonable time to get out of home to start going to work. So 30 minutes before you can get home. Okay, if you have a job at Akobo, Bashorun, all those places, if you live in Bodhija, it's still really good for you because it's accessible. So Bodhija has like affordable housing, and most of his houses are inside estate, so the security and the electricity there is good. And also those neighboring areas that I mentioned, if you do not live in Bodhija, you can live in Akobo, you can live in Bashorun. These are also places that are neighboring and very close to Bodhija, and they are actually as safe as staying at new or old Bodhija. Okay, so that's my first best area to live in Bodhija. And also you have fun centers, hotels, recreation center. You have like a lot of restaurants, a lot of eateries, a lot of hangout places, lounge and clubs there, so you can just have fun around that area. So the second place I'll be recommending is Ring Road. And Ring Road, because you have accessibilities to a lot of places, okay, and it is also like the social, the commercial hub of Ibadan. So like a lot of stores, a lot of lounge, a lot of recreation centers, a lot of offices, companies, a lot of, you know, it's just the commercial hub of Ibadan. So there's a lot of things happening there. So to an extent, it's actually really safe. Okay, so there are actually residential areas around Ring Road. The Ring Road is actually like the landmark, because I don't want to say like a particular estate or something, because that's like we are limiting ourselves. But if you stay around Ring Road, so you can stay in Challenge, you can stay in New Garage, you can stay at Akala Express, you can stay at Oluyole, you can stay at Iyagokun. All these places are actually interconnecting, and so if you stay in all these areas, going to places like Iwo Road, even if you have a job at Iwo Road, you know, is not going to be really hard, because you can, you know, from the express at Challenge, you can link your road to Iwo Road Express. So also the Ring Road actually just connects to, you know, if you're going to Akpata, if your job is at Akpata, or your job is at Jericho or Aleshinloye, it's still kind of close. Okay, so that area is close. My third recommended area is Jericho. Okay, Jericho is like the coolest, the safest, you know, and kind of like the most expensive place to stay in Ibadan right now, because you know, the development there is amazing, the social amenities, the road, like there are a lot of expatriates there, there are a lot of, you know, companies, offices, and a lot of recreation centers. Okay, like service apartments, a lot of the biggest hotels, they are really there. So Jericho also, if you stay in Jericho, you can have accessibilities to a lot of places. So if you're living in Jericho and you work in Ring Road, it's still easy for you. You can get to work in 15 minutes, like 15 minutes you get to work. If you know, you want to get a shop at Aleshinloye, because that's like the biggest, the second biggest market in Ibadan, you if you want to go to Aleshinloye, it's very close. If you want to have a shop, or your office is at Dugbe, because Dugbe is also like the commercial hub of Ibadan, so there are a lot of offices there. So Jericho links with Dugbe, it links with Ring Road, it links to Bodhija. I remember that I was still working at Bodhija, and I lived at Onireke, which is really like close to Jericho. You still call all those areas Jericho. So Jericho links to a lot of places, and is really, I want to say, it's the safest in Ibadan now. And also the electricity there is top notch, is amazing. Like, I don't know why they have so much good electricity there, but the electricity there is amazing, because I stayed at Onireke for a while before I moved here. So, you know, Jericho, and the Ibadan Golf Club is there. The Ibadan Polo Club is close to the place. It's very close to Dugbe. It's very close to Ring Road. It's close to Akpata. You know, drive 15 minutes, you have gotten to Bodhija. So it's kind of, Ibadan is interlinking. Okay, that's right. Like, there's nowhere you actually stay in Ibadan there is not good, but the places that have great social amenities, good, you know, housing, you know, housing space, you know, good apartments, new places that are really modernized, those are the areas that I just mentioned for you. Okay guys, so if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, like this video, and share with your friend, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Peace guys.